Hey everyone, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. In the last episode, we finally made full circle. We travelled back to Elysium and up to the orbital station. This is not a software update. No, nothing's come out for that yet. But as you can probably see by the title below or above, to the left or right, whatever YouTube's formatting is these days in times of viewing, we just want to do a quick update. We are going to go back to the main story. I know it's been a while, but thank you for your patience and we appreciate it. We just wanted to make sure that we got to experience not all of the game. We'll settle that for post-game content. But we just wanted to have a more insight to the outside world of Xenoblade 2, aside from the main story. Has some good things to say about it, has some bad things to say about it, but we still got more to do. So, what we're going to do, in case you are following us through episode to episode, in which case thank God, and I bless you so much for going through this gong show with us. Really, we appreciate it. But just in case you're not up to speed or forgotten the plot, we are just going to do a brief flashback of the last cutscene that we viewed before going on to the extras, and we'll get straight back to it. So if you don't want, if you know already and just want to go straight to the main story, a timestamp is right there in the video if you want to see it. But for now, let's see a flashback. We'll see you guys back to the main story.
Enough! Stop! Tutora! Poppy! No, I never wanted this. Zeke! Pandoria!
What are you doing, Rex?
What? Gramps. This place.
What is the point?
Huh, Gramps?
What is the point of us, really? We are born as blades, then return to our slumber, again and again, over countless years, until we become titans, to wander this world for countless more. And at the end of it all, we sink into nothingness. Have you ever thought about it? What it means to exist for close to an eternity with no clear purpose or goal? Must be nice to be human. Living for a limited time, thinking limited thoughts. It must be so much easier. I envy your kind. Just think, Rex, would you? What would you do if you were me? Would you be happy to drift around the ocean with a human on your back? Is that all I am to be?
I don't know how I'm supposed to answer that. Why are you asking me? You're being strange. Everyone's acting so strange.
Welcome back. You're late, Rex. Where did you wander off to?
Pyra. Mithra.
Come on, let's go ahead and eat. I've cooked up a whole bunch of your favorites. I hope you've got room. Well, eat up. Which kind of bread do you want?
Oh, maybe this and this.
There you go.
Thanks.
Hey, do you want some wine? Oops, you're too young. Silly me.
Mithra, has something happened?
What do you mean?
It's just, you're a lot nicer than normal.
Stop it. I'm always nice to you, aren't I?
If you say so.
Hey, Rex, come on. How can you sit down to eat without washing your hands first? That's a faux pas. Go wash your hands right now.
Sorry. You're acting almost like Mithra today, Pyra.
Did you scrub them properly?
Yeah. They're clean.
Great. Okay then, let's eat. Thanks for the food.
It looks really good. Tastes even better.
Of course it does. After all, I made it myself. Maybe I'll try my hand next time. Mithra, no. You know how that always ends. But carbon's good for you. Anyway, I want to do something nice for Rex too. No cooking. Who's gonna save the world if Rex gets the runs? You're so mean. It was only that one time.
It's okay, you two. I don't care who cooks. I'm just happy we're... I'm happy we...
Rex.
It's so strange. I don't even know what I'm doing here anymore. Everyone's all wrong. They all said but now you two... Did I go wrong somewhere?
I think that's enough. Please, Father.
You guys.
Rex.
Why are we all here? I thought I was...
I merely wished to examine the shapes of your hearts.
That voice. You're...
My name is Klaus, the architect of this world. I have watched over you all this time. I have seen your thoughts, your desires, the things you have achieved.
So you did that, just now?
Yes, Those were not your present forms, but alternate possibilities. Your other selves that lie within. That is what I wanted to see.
Our other selves? You mean we're all thinking stuff like that, deep down? Was that how we really feel?
Then you saw it too?
Looks like we were all shown the same kind of stuff. It creeped me out. What are you trying to prove?
Those were the fears you harbor.
I don't get it at all.
What was your purpose in showing us this? Those were not pleasant visions to behold.
My only purpose was to find out how mankind has changed and where it is headed.
And were you disappointed?
No. As you stand before me right now, that is who you are. That is enough.
Architect, sir, I came here because I met Pyra. Is this really Elysium? Are you really?
I will show you everything. Memories. Mine and those of this planet. This world was once the stage of a struggle for survival that dwarfed this current predicament. The world was an unseemly place, though glimpses of beauty persisted. What should people live for? Who should they live for? They live for themselves, to harbor desires and struggle to realize them. That is the natural state of man. But I did not think that was good enough. I lost hope for mankind. I searched tirelessly for an outside solution. And one day, I found it. The conduit. Why it chose to appear before us, I do not know. However, its existence presented a new possibility.
Possibility?
Our world was not the only one. Endless universes coexist, side by side, yet all completely unaware of one another. The conduit was our link to these foreign worlds. And I opened that forbidden gateway, praying that it would change the world. You have seen the plane called Moritha, have you not? That is what remains of my world. When I opened the conduit, many people and many things disappeared into distant dimensions. All that remained here were the ruins of Moritha. And half of my body.
Your body?
Half of me lives on in some other dimension. But not for much longer.
What do you mean?
The moment of my other self's demise draws near.
Father, you...
I was a fool. Because of my foolishness, I lost everything. Left here, alone and broken, I longed for oblivion, but even that eluded me. This is my punishment. retribution from on high for the sin I have committed.
On high?
There was only one thing I could do. I had to atone for my sin. I swore to restore this world. The first thing I created was a special particulate substance with the ability to restore deteriorated matter. You all know it as the Cloud Sea. The Cloud Sea can disassemble matter it comes in contact with, and rebuild it in the image of all the things that once made up this world. This way, little by little, I could rebuild the world I had brought to ruin. Next, I began to recreate life. I gathered miniature vessels containing memories of all this planet's former life forms. And I scattered them across the Cloud Sea. These are the core crystals. The crystals bonded with the Cloud Sea's particulate reconstructors and formed the nuclei of new life. Those nuclei developed into minute life forms, the Titans, who would, over time, grow larger and larger. Finally, the Titans gave birth to complex organisms based on the data in their core crystals. This newly birthed life, over untold millennia, evolved into a new breed of mankind.
So that's how we came to live in this world.
But I did not trust this world, born as it had been. What if it were to repeat our mistakes? What if someone like me appeared? To stave off these doubts, I implemented one final measure. And so the Blades were born. Ontos, Logos, and Pneuma. The three cores of the Trinity processor formed their cornerstone. However, Ontos triggered a space-time transition event and disappeared forever. I was left with the other two, Logos and Pneuma, entrusting them with managing the Blades. Malos and Pyra. Those are the names that you now know them under.
So, I am Pneuma.
Managing?
The core crystals at the heart of each blade are tasked with relaying all kinds of information to Logos and Pneuma about the selection pressures of the outside world and the biological status of their bonded human, but also the experiences and emotions they share. As the data continually accrues, new evolutionary code is sent back to the core crystals. And this code is used to create new, further evolved blades. These blades too become Titans in time, and create new generations of life forms. This was the new circle of life I had created.
A grand scheme. It boggles the mind a tad.
So, we're all born from this endless cycle of life, to replace the victims of the previous world.
That's right. But there were also a handful of survivors. I believe you saw them when you were in Moritha. The unfortunate ones who clung to life.
You mean those monsters? Were they originally people?
Core crystals were first conceived as a replacement for human brain cells, a product of mankind's age-old quest for immortality.
And that's what became of them. How awful.
But that technology became the starting point for the creation of blades and titans.
So, in one sense, their sacrifice was not in vain, though not all may see it as such.
So tell us, in the end, did we develop as you had hoped?
What do you think?
I couldn't possibly.
Well, those phantasms which you all experienced earlier, those are feelings that lurk in all of your hearts. As well as that man, Amaltheus. When a person loses something, they cannot help but seek a reason why. Within themselves, or in others. They seek a concrete answer to the question of who they really are deep inside. Such a very lonely existence. But perhaps that is what it is to be human. All this data passed through me, and I knew. All of you. You are not in any way different from us before. That's why I did not intervene. 500 years ago, when the man finally arrived here, I did nothing when he took away Logos and Pneuma. I stood and watched as Logos, instantiated into blade form, set out to purge the world.
You don't make sense. Didn't you go to all that trouble to rebuild it? Then why would you...
It is fate.
Fate?
It is fated to happen. It cannot but happen. My atonement was doomed from the start.
That can't be.
I had made my peace with it. Once more, I longed for nothing more than to disappear. However, something has now changed. And that is you, Rex. You and Pneuma.
Me? And Pyra and Mithra?
You reforged your bond in a way I had not thought possible. And the life you share. Moreover, the conduit, which fell into a stubborn silence after the world's end, has begun stirring once more. Rex, the power you and Pneuma exercise is the conduit's power. It comes leaking out of some far-flung dimension. And it is a power we can know nothing about. But with its help, the world may be about to change.
What's all this shaking?
It is Logos. Malos, trying to destroy this world and everything in it.
What?
Remember, at heart he is but an information processing unit, neither good nor evil. He is driven by a certain impulse. The despair that the man named Amaltheus felt.
I see. So it was right. What I felt back then, I mean.
Rex.
Rex, what is it you desire?
What else? To stop Malos.
And if you succeed?
I'll punch him in his stupid face, and then... probably get a drink with him or something. That's the 6th rule of the Salvager's Code. First have a punch out, then drink to forget. Once you've forgotten, the friendship's all set. I'm not old enough to drink yet, though.
I see. Numa. No, I should call you Pyra and Mithra.
What is it?
I want to apologize for having burdened you with all this.
Don't worry. We're actually grateful. Thanks to you, Father, we got to meet Rex. And everyone else. Those are cherished memories. Father.
I have transferred all of Elysium's data and authorizations to you. Make me proud.
We will.
Rex.
Yes.
I will disappear soon. When I do, the conduit will likely disappear from this world. You will not be able to use your power forever.
I understand. We'll make do somehow.
I'm counting on you.
Klaus. Have you changed your mind about this world?
Right now, I think I am glad I met you all.
Got it. Then, our answers match. Thank you for giving us all life.
Perhaps I will be able to face you again. Galea.
Pyra, where's Malos?
If he is here, I know where he must have gone.
Where is it? Tell us.
The greatest of all artifices. The artifice that exists solely to destroy the world. Ion.
Ion? So that's what Malos meant. Then, that's where we'll go.
Now we're all caught up to speed. Let's challenge fate. Let's go on to Klaus. Let's head over and try to catch up with Malos finally, who's taken a pretty long time in trying to destroy the world. But we won't get into that.
I can't wait to take down Malos because I'm editing all the videos, and every time I see him act the way he is, it just makes me want to beat him up even more.
Well, we'll do it and then punch him in the face.
And then have a drink.
Yes, if we can. Okay, but quick check.
New locale. We are doing well.
Okay, quick check before we go through. This is the setup that we're going through. Nia, Mithra, Perun, we've given her a new chip, photon chip. That's that she has. And we're also going Morag, Bridget, Aegeon, Percival, same chip, same stats. Zeke, Finch, Pandoria, and Herald. And Tora, unfortunately, is sitting in the back. But if things change, well, that's what you mean. Enough talk. Let's go forward.
All of those sirens?
He's really trying to destroy all of Alrest.
Let's hurry, guys!
Well, I'm glad we went through all those areas again.
Yeah. Before they all got blown to bits. And I'm just gonna say right now, I'm gonna take a guess. What if this is the Mechonis core segment of the game? What if that blast has somehow awakened all of the bosses, all of the secret areas? Because I bet you this is what it's going to come up with. And we have our artificers here who are going to... Well, I was going to say ignore us, but I guess not. And I guess we have a new enemy type, and also it seems like a new song to go with it. Which you know what? I'm all welcome to Xenoblade 2 soundtrack. Seems like we are dealing with our first artificers that are against us, so I don't think we shouldn't waste time. And speaking of time, it's not a good time to have Zeke on since we're facing Earth artificers. We might be relying on Tora more sooner than what I thought. But luckily though, Morag is taking some of the aggro.
Pay attention to me.
But in that case, let us just listen to the soundtrack just for a little bit.
I like your attitude.
Here I am. Ha! Zekenator's time to shine.
Gotcha.
Focus!
You're gonna
Why
love
not?
this one!
Blade combo, third force. Electro-firestorm, break.
Excellent work!
Electro-firestorm, topple.
Not bad
Try
at
to
all.
keep it up.
Sword
Just
back.
give me the...
Sword
I am...
back.
Launch. Focus.
Sword
Yes.
back.
Grim moon.
Sword.
My power
Sword
flows as
back.
one would say.
Sword back.
Overload.
Are we using Sword Bash enough? Because I think we kind of are.
Zekenator's time to shine.
And seeing Herald is really awesome in fights. I could not agree more. Pure awesome. And all of that did a lot of damage. And this guy is just being pummeled. You see now. This is how you improve. I like to think, based on that performance, even at a type disadvantage with Zeke, we've come leaps and bounds. And can I just say this is a really, I wouldn't say intimidating, but kind of epic place to be, since we are pretty much in a scale hangar. But these,
That's what I was just thinking.
yeah, but these are scales that want to destroy the world, and you know, I don't think that's a good thing, and it seems like we can't get it in here. Boo. Well, looks like I guess we had to come down here. And you know how Klaus just mentioned in the cutscene that, oh Numa, you have access to all of Elysium. Yeah, sure. You can't unlock a single door. Klaus, you lied to us. I guess you still don't trust this world. But hopefully we can just avoid these artifices.
No! We lost the upper hand.
Make a liar out of me, game. Why don't you?
If only there was a ladder to climb.
But sadly, I guess you don't live in that day and age. Oh well, let's take it out all the same.
I think he has an analyst sensor that changes his type to the one you are on.
True. I think you're all right. But luckily we have the aggro. So the other guys can just take him out. And this guy is very susceptible to topple. And I don't know about you, but there is nothing less dignified about seeing a giant robot who's meant to destroy the world and then just seeing him being flipped up in the air like that. Yeah, sure. It might not fit narratively, but hey, it still is fun to watch.
If only we could smash him.
Indeed. Now that's a look at it. I feel so bad because this is meant to be serious time, but it's anything but with a shot out of a Giant's crotch. but hey, and just seeing this, and to that point about I'm just gonna spam Sword Bash, and somehow he's. Oh, I was hoping to keep sword bashing him, but oh well.
It's a core chip that Mithra has. It like gives 100% cooldown or something. I don't remember.
I like that. Just gonna switch to Maroon and let's make ice happen and get this guy done with. And you are done, good sir.
I'll take it from you. My boy.
Let's get the money and let us continue on, because now I'm more amped up to get this started, and I've gone the wrong way. This is pretty much the hangar of the evil skills. But again, no. It is really weird that we've seen or heard of Aeons being talked about through all of the game, and most of the time they've been on our side, even though Ophion was kind of an exception. But hey ho.
I was expecting it to expose space and all of us just get sucked out.
and then game over. Guess what? Malos wins after all. But let's go up the elevator in the slowest pace possible.
At least it's a short elevator.
Yes.
Even the darkest night is followed by a dawn.
Morning all.
You know what, Zeke? At this point in time, a great emotional speech. But you know what? The world's ending. Let's have a chat, because why not?
Malos is a powerful foe.
But we can't afford to give up now.
And suddenly needs change into a regular outfit.
Indeed. If we give up hope here, there will be nothing left of Alrest.
That'd leave all the people we care about dead, and a whole bunch of innocent folk besides.
That worst possible outcome! But we're not in this alone. Jin, the Torna guys, and everyone back on Alrest are counting on us.
We've run into all kinds of trouble on the way, but we've made it this far.
This may be the most formidable obstacle yet, but we can surpass it like any other.
When friends all together, nothing impossible!
This is it. This is our final battle. Let's show him what drivers and blades can do together.
Yeah!
It definitely is calm. But you know what? I think now is good the time as any.
I think that should have been a required heart-to-heart.
Definitely, because I get the feeling this is like a point of no return, but I guess I know a way to find out. The calm is over. Let's go straight to the storm. And by storm, I mean the control panel. There it is. Falling in battle will mean we're starting from the title screen. Well, there's only one thing I gotta say. Let's do it.
Malos!
Just in time for the final act, boy. I've saved you the best seats in the house. I sounded just like Akos for a moment there.
Akos is dead, you bastard. So is Petroka. And Jin.
Figured as much.
Is that all?
What? You want me to weep and deliver a eulogy? What good would that do? They all desired oblivion, and now they've achieved it. Least I can do is send them off with a smile.
Malos, is this really what you want?
Huh?
Is this what you want? Malos?
I don't understand the question.
You must understand by now that none of this is your own will. You have to see all of this came from a Malthus.
Even if that's true, so what? And don't give me some weak-ass crap about how I should repent or whatever.
Why don't you want to hear the truth?
Here's the thing. I don't give a rat's ass what you think, rat! So blades become titans, and titans give life to humans. Honestly, who even gives a damn? They can become whatever they want. But that man, he'd lost everything. He no longer wanted anything. He didn't even want to live anymore. And despite that, his life was the one thing he hadn't lost. Because he couldn't!
The thought of you forgetting me, it's like one heart is being ripped in two.
Words can be a curse. That curse was what kept him tied down here. A wretched tale, isn't it? This whole world is a wretched place.
Do not forget that you too are a part of that world. If it were not for you, for Amalthus, both Jin and Laura's lives may have taken quite different paths.
Exactly. That's exactly it. You've gotten smarter with age, huh? I'm a wretched being too. A hideous monster, far beyond saving. So, let's end this now.
Don't you feel anything? Father's sadness, the world he longed for.
How could I? That isn't my role in this world.
This man, does he mean to?
Come at me, kid! Come, my partner! Give me all you've got. You better show me all of it! The extent of your will! Show me why you're here in this world!
Something tells me this guy wants things to end just like Jin. He's Jin and the rest of Torna. But still though, I definitely think, whether he wants to or not, let's help him out.
I just wish we could have Pyro and Mythra's final form by default.
Yeah, we should. But looks like we can't. But that doesn't mean we can't bring her out anyway. So let's get to work on these blade combos because by the looks of things, we are definitely going to need them. He's level 70. Yes, yeah, yes, we're technically at higher levels, but we still need to bring our A game.
And as we found out in this game, being a little bit higher level doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah, whether it's a kindred system or whether it's a surprise attack from your enemy, you need to be on your toes. And can I say that's something I really like. The fact that the levels don't mean as much as they used to, as far as traditional RPGs go, and I can even say that about the original. Yeah, sure, I definitely prefer the original to this game, but it's one thing I can say as far as the levels go, it definitely presents itself to be much more exciting all through it. Come on.
I'm here. Give them a moment's rest. Icicle.
So, it seems like so far things are okay, but we'll see what comes next. He's definitely doing a lot more attack variants like Blizzard. Let's switch in Nia, heal us up. And oh, he's actually blocking our healing. That is not good.
I just wish you could seal it with blade combos.
Yeah, well, I think we can. Also, what is Zeke doing?
I'll wipe you punks out.
We can't attack anymore. Oh, he's moved back. Well, at least they're all here. So we can't attack anymore, so he's at a distance. But luckily Zeke does have a gun to use. Wait, do we have other? Oh, yes we do. Just like the final boss in the original, we're not alone here. So let's just make quick work of them, and also hopefully build up affinity as we go. And still have some fun. Let's make quick work of this guy, and hopefully get it done. Seems like there's only one, and that's fine. Ow.
Every time I play a game, my heart always starts pounding really fast at the final boss.
Yeah, and I think that is a good sign of a good game. If you are really engaged and you build excitement to the final boss, I think that's good. And speaking of final bosses, I love the design of Yin and Yang.
It looks like a Telethia in some ways as well.
Yeah, he even like down to the color scheme. And okay, now I can attack. That was fantastic. Great Sting Bomb, and let's keep it going. Because something tells me we are going to need the blade combos coming in, just like a Malphus, but we'll see.
your lumps.
Everything will disappear? Then you'd better bring your best.
I think we are.
Focus.
But seriously, just like having this enemy design, I think it's fantastic and a good, I want to say, metaphor for how this game has gone, for the fact that there is no good or bad guy, as I'm sure we'll see now.
You're not burning anyone today.
My lady!
Dromak!
Don't trouble yourself. It's nothing.
Can you still not see? Stop the artifice, Malos!
See what, brat? The world's never gonna change if that's all you got!
It will change. I will change it. That's the reason we've come all this way.
Why don't you just let it go? Who do you think you're doing this for?
I'm doing it for myself. If it helps put smiles on people's faces, helps them live their lives together, then that's my role in this world! Jin told me to take care of you. In his place, you know. Jin never wanted to die. He just wanted to connect with you. He did it because you showed him a path.
And how many people died because of it? You'd forgive him just like that?
Forgiving isn't that easy, but that's just the world we live in. We need to find a way forward within that world. Even you used to think like that. What?
Today, we use our power to fell a god, and then seize our destiny!
Hurry. The time is nigh.
This will be a walk in the park.
This game is not over yet, and just on that cutscene that we just saw, I think I'm really liking where this is going. We still can't attack, by the way, which sucks, guys. I would really appreciate it if you guys would help.
I'm on healing duty.
But let's heal up. And now we can definitely attack. So let's do it right now. Does he still have his element orbs? He does not. So that's a complete reset, which does suck, but it's still nothing we can't handle. Especially since if Zeke thinks that Turtus can handle this by himself, then you know what? I believe in Zekeinator. So you know what? Let's just try and make this happen. Nia, if you please. Give us a heal and give it a bit of damage. And I also like how the music is changing as we go on. So now it definitely seems like the game is afoot.
I feel like I can hear the counterattack song a little bit in there.
Yeah. You know what? One shot me if that was the case. But I think let us build up affinity with Pyra and Mithra, and then let's see if we can bring out the true form of Numa.
Okay, here we go. It's okay. Let's keep this up and we'll win for sure.
I like your attitude. You're in for some anchor shot. Sharp rolling smash.
Haywire chain shot. Bullseye. Bam.
Focus. We'll make your dreams a reality.
I mean, to what I mentioned beforehand about there being no good or bad guy, and based on that cutscene, like I'd hoped, it's just saying where. Oh, hang on, Zeke, you're not good. That's not good. We'll get you up.
Stop slacking off, Zeke.
There we are. You're okay. Continue. No, the fact that everyone wants to know what their place is in this world, even right down to the very start of the game. The fact that Rex wanted to know about the Titans and why they fell. It's been here from the very start. And seeing how Jin, Akos, in fact the whole of Torna, in fact even down to Nia just like coming to terms with the fact that she's a blade and she can be part of our group. This has been all about finding one's place. And since as Klaus referred to, Malos is just basing this off of a mouse's feeling, so this isn't really what they might want to do. It's also parallel to the Monado in the original. I'm gonna say right here, because from the very start I gave spoilers. The whole deal surrounding the Monado in the original is it's not the weapon that brings destruction. It's the people who use it. And speaking of which, the cutscene that we saw, it's very reminiscent of Egil as well. During Shulk's fight at the Bacona's Call. So even then, even down to head to the final moment of the game, there's still like this mirror image to the original. And just based on what we saw in that cutscene, I'm hoping we're getting to see more of that mirror.
We heard Choke Boy.
So hopefully now, as we go on and continue to take this guy out, even though he's proving to be a pain, I think we'll just sit back and let you listen to this great soundtrack.
Would it be a time for a finishing blow?
I am invincible!
We'll make your dreams a reality.
He's moving back, so we're not going to quite activate. We're not going to quite activate our final form yet. Oh, seems like we are now. Justice, I'm sorry, mate. That's Zeke's line, as he's showing right now.
I'm all right.
Well, we're down, but if we can get the trusty Zekeinator up,
What would you have me do?
and just come on, Nia, I would really love if you came back to life and gave us a heal, please, before Malos kills us, as he's. Whew. Are those health potions even making? Yes, they are. Okay. Oh god. But that's not going to do much because we got Jin Stigma. Oh god. You can just please go away. Nia. Where's Zeke? Herald, you make a grey marker. Redemption, come on, Nia, and we are good. Back to action. Oh look, and look who he's conveniently weak to now. So Mithra, take over, and let us continue with the destruction.
You're still Pyra.
I know. Hopefully waiting for an affinity boost, because I worry we might have to build an affinity with Pyra Mithra again upon dying. Yes, we do, unfortunately. But that's not bad. Let's just keep it up. And I think a Geon is hopefully going to give us a heal. At least give Morag a heal, I think. Yes, indeed. And not to mention give May do damage eventually. Now let's get Mithra up. This is probably gonna make Malos mad, but based on that reaction, I think he's already mad as is.
Indeed.
You're in for retribution.
Oh, probably now. Let's try it. And now let us continue.
I am also a despicable person being.
You see, you see now, if the bad guy is willing to say that, could you really class him as a bad guy? Honestly, it's not quite facing down a god compared to the original, but this is close to a destructive god who wants to destroy the world anyhow.
And I like how the second you switched to Pyra's final form, the aggro was shifted over to you.
Well, I wonder why. It's almost like Malos hates us for a reason. But I'm being ridiculous. Surely he doesn't want anyone to kill us. After all, it's all about the power of friendship. And the power of friendship got us this result.
Here I go!
Yeah!
let's get this done, so we can move on!
For the future!
This is the last gift I can offer you. The rest is up to you, my children.
It's been fun, kid.
Malos.
If only I'd met you sooner. Just think of the worlds I might have seen. But even so...
If I had been your driver, all of this...
Kids say the damnedest things. There was only one driver for me. In all, it wasn't so bad.
Malos.
Looks like he's finally found it. Lady Morag. A meaning to his life. Indeed. Frankly, I'm a little jealous. After all, most people go their whole lives without finding theirs. I wonder if I'll find mine.
You've got one already, haven't you? And if what you've got isn't enough for you, well, you can always leave things to the next generation.
You've got a point. Surprisingly enough.
What's going on?
That's...
happened?
At this rate, all of Elysium will collapse.
What?
Since the conduit disappeared, the power holding Elysium together was cut off.
What's gonna happen when it crumbles? Not...
Everything above this point will either orbit the planet or be flung into space by centrifugal force. However, everything below this point, the World Tree itself, will fall apart on top of Alrest.
No, that can't. The impact would destroy... There has to be a way to stop it. Pyra, please! Pyra!
There is one way. Just one way to prevent it. 5 stories down from here, there's a control room for the correction boosters. If we can fire the booster jets and accelerate the whole World Tree beyond escape velocity.
Look, I haven't got a clue about boosters or velocities, but I'm gathering that we gotta get there, and fast.
Okay, 5 floors down. Let's hurry.
Azurda, Poppy.
Hmm? What did you say?
Poppy could not possibly...
Please. You're the only ones I can ask.
But...
Poppy, you promised, didn't you?
That below belt.
Please.
You're a real piece of work.
What is this?
Ships. Is this a port?
Pyra? What are you doing there? Where's the control room? Pyra! You can't mean...
I'm sorry. This was the first lie I ever told you.
Pyra!
The only way to stop the World Tree's collapse is to use the last of Ion's power and annihilate the World Tree. I'm sorry, it is the only way. You all need to use one of those escape vessels and get as far away as possible.
What? The last of Ion's... Pyra! What are you doing? It'll be fine, right? You'll deal with the world tree, then come back, right? Wait! Just wait, I'll come with you! Damn it! There's not enough wire! I got it! Poppy? Poppy?
It's not okay. Poppy cannot.
What do you mean you can't?
Poppy made promise. Pyra say that Rex for sure ask Poppy. Say not help Rex, no matter what.
What kind of promise is that? Please, I'm begging you. All you gotta do is take me over there. The rest of you can just...
Rex.
Come on. Please. She's right there.
Rex.
Gramps.
Sometimes a man must know when to let go.
Why? Why?
Do it for her, Rex. Do as she asks.
Gramps!
Chum, how long are you planning on being a baby? She's the girl you love. You got to accept her decision. That's what being an adult means.
Rex, I am so thankful that I've met all of you.
Rex! Pyra.
Rex!
The core crystal.
You'll be fine. Without me now.
Pyra.
Hello there. I hope you'll help me. Rex, I'm so glad to have met you. Our time together was short, a fraction of my long, long years. But it's been warmer and brighter than any time I can remember before. You shone a light on my melancholy path. You showed me the way. Thank you for that, Rex. Thank you for that gift of light.
So tell me, how was it being alive?
Do you really want to know? Well,
Gramps?
You know, I think this form does suit me best.
Gramps!
We're heading down. Everybody grab onto something.
Cloud Sea is... The Titans are... gone.
I can't believe it. Is everyone dead?
we were too late.
At the land of Moritha.
So there's nothing left of the world but ruins?
We're crossing that rift.
Look!
The Titans.
They're joining with the land. It's true. I think I see what Klaus meant by restoring the world.
Gramps. So Elysium was here all along.
You know, Rex, I think you're right.
We're finally here.
And that was the story of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Well, thoughts, feelings?
It didn't end like I expected. I expected us to kill Malos and then the world to be the way it was.
No. And guess what? Guess who Klaus was voiced by? Adam Holden. If those who don't know, he's Shulk's voice actor from the original.
I saw Cosmos up there too.
Yeah. And speaking of the original, I have a theory and I'm hoping I'm right on that, but I will show that later. I will talk about that later on.
Square Enix designed Torna.
Yep. Like I mentioned, this game art-wise was a combination of a lot of people.
Bandai Namco.
Yeah. A lot of it. So story-wise, what do you think overall?
It's pretty emotional.
Definitely. And there is a few things I gotta say. The level design's fantastic. Combat system, a little difficult to get around initially, but once you get it, it is satisfying. There are some things about the blade aspects that I have issues with, but I've gone over those previously. So complicated at first, rough around the edges, but as a whole, satisfying gameplay. And if you can say that about the gameplay itself, then I think you've done a good job. Character-wise, love them all.
Mhm.
There isn't a Juju in in this game for me. Loved Zeke, loved Morag because how serious it was. Torna, I thought was great and wasn't just the comic relief, had as an integral part of the story. Nia, love it. Rex, yeah. Voice acting aside, great character. Now, I have seen a few things come up about this game. The fact that narrative-wise, its tone is not consistent, and I can definitely see where that's coming from. A prime example is the fact that as soon as we get into Gormont, in which we are fugitives, we are immediately greeted by a Nopon who has a robot maid. And is embarrassed about it. So I can definitely see why that would be an issue for people, but for me, not really. I personally found myself enjoying the game as a whole. Now, like I mentioned in the final battle, I definitely prefer the original over this.
Me too.
But that does not mean that there are some things that I think are better. For example, the interactions with the characters I think is definitely good, and the fact that you have heart-to-hearts that are fully voice acted and you get a more fleshed out world, I think is great. Weaknesses of it is, again, battle system is a bit iffy, and some of the side quests are forgettable for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
But the Blade quests, love them, absolutely love them. Voice acting, like I mentioned, Rex is a mixed bag, but apart from that, loved it. The music, I've got too much nice things to say about the music. It's done by Ace Plus, which did the original, and it definitely shows with its orchestral and rock mixes and nice, serene environments. Honestly, I think this game definitely deserves recognition, and it definitely has its monolith. It definitely reeks of Monolith Soft, which is always a good thing. So, is there anything you've got to say about the game?
Not really. You've pretty much said everything I was thinking.
This game took us a month to make. And to make, no, I wish we had, say, in Xenoblade, but no. This game, narrative-wise and everything else, it took us a month because we've been busy, but I still kept wanting to come back to this game, and because I love it, and I cannot wait for the extra things that Monolith brings up.
I just wish we didn't have to wait for those extra story elements. I wish it could have all been in the full release.
But maybe it's because they wanted to get Xenoblade 2 out as much as possible. But overall though, some people have problems. Xenoblade 2, I would definitely say take a look. If you like RPGs and if you like a good story with good music, good characters, good combat once you get a grip of it. I mean, look at the visuals right here. It's fantastic. And of course, as you can see, there's comedy in here too. It's a jack of all trades, but the excelling points aren't really fleshed out that much. But still, if I were to give Xenoblade 2 a summary, definitely go for it. It'll take some time and it will annoy you at some points, but God, take a look. Like Rex is right now. Because maybe, just maybe, we're not done yet. does this mean that we get our partners back? And I'm gonna guess they're not gonna ask us how or why they're still alive.
They're gonna ask who we are.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe not. This is just a lovely visual, can I say? The backgrounds, the lighting. And even to the very end, where it all began, is still playing. And thus, Boy Met Girl. And you guys think we're done with this? No, not quite. And how fitting. I was just about to say, it seems like a movie, and that logo comes up like a movie as well. But if you guys think we're done with this game, oh, you are so wrong. It might be the story finale, but this is far from over. And I think with that, we'll end things off here. Honestly, what a great way to end. Personally, I do have some feelings that there could have been other things done. We'll get to that. We'll get to that next time. But for just a bit, I want to thank you guys for watching. I mean, seriously, playing this has been a blast, and this has been our first time going through the game, and we really appreciate you guys watching two idiots stumble their way through this. But anyway, we'll see you guys next time, in which we see what happens next. So, we'll see you then.